What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about what schools do not teach. And I'm not going to be talking about this to complain about the problem, but rather to offer a solution. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. For every friend you refer to the end of the month, they're going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. Everything will be linked in the description, and just in case you want to try out a little bit of G Fuel Energy formula, like 50 different flavors to choose from, sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a whole bunch of vitamins, $5 off coupon link will also be in the description. Alright, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about the American public education system. Now, I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's such a terrible, horrible thing. No, absolutely not. This video is not to dog on public schools or public school teachers. I come from a family of educators, public educators, private educators, even homeschool parents. Whole bunch of educators in my family. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know what goes on behind the scenes and act like I have no idea what it's like to put courses together and what it's like to go through the grading process or lesson plans or anything like that. Hey, if there's anyone out there that isn't a teacher that knows what it's like, or somewhat knows what it's like to be a teacher, it's this guy right here. I have a little bit of experience with this stuff. And I also have a little bit of experience being a student. I went to kindergarten, I went to elementary school, I went to middle school, I went to high school, I went to a couple different trade schools, and I went to 2 different colleges. So I'm not gonna be that guy sitting here talking about things that I have no idea about. And by the way, if anybody watching this video happens to have any school-age kids, or if you happen to be in high school or college yourself, and you need some money for school supplies, I'm actually going to be giving away a gift card in this video, so stick around for that. Alright, so there are a couple of different things that I've noticed the American public education system doesn't necessarily require. Now, some schools do. Some public schools do require this, but I'm talking about across the board, because the school I went to, the district that I went through, that where I was from as a kid, very good school district. Very credible, decade upon decade upon decade of excellence. And that township breeds talent, to be honest with you. We have a lot of people that have gotten massively successful. But anyway, there are a couple of things that I think need to be required. For example, I think kids should be taught how to pay taxes. I think kids should be taught what taxes even are. And the reason I bring this up is because I wasn't taught those things, not in school. I was taught those things, but not by any teacher. I remember the first job I got, the first actual job, because when I was a kid, I was a little bit of a hustler myself. I always had this interest in money, so I guess it's really no surprise. I had a big interest in money, and I had a big interest in working with cameras and filming and making videos and stuff like that. So I guess it's really no surprise that I turned out to be someone that makes videos about money. But here's the thing. When I was a kid, I was that one knocking on doors. Hey, can I rake the leaves? Hey, can I shovel the snow? Hey, can I cut the grass? Hey, can I wash the car? Hey, can I walk the dog? For money. And I swear to God, there were people that got so sick of me knocking on their door, they actually gave me money to not knock on their door ever again. So I was a hustler as a kid. But then as I got a little bit older, teenage, I think I was 16, 17, I got my first actual job. And I remember being told by my grandfather, hey, make sure to set a little bit of that paycheck aside. Every paycheck, set a little bit to the side. A little bit for yourself and a little bit for the government. And I was like, the government? What do you mean? And he's like, well, the government is going to want their cut. And I was like, yeah, but I worked for it. And he said, hey, welcome to the working world. So that's when I kind of began to understand But as a kid, even in high school, as a teenager, I wasn't taught in school how to pay taxes, how to go about finding the right accountant, let's just say. I didn't know anything about different tax brackets. I had no idea. And a lot of kids probably don't even know what taxes even are. So that's the first thing that I would say. The next thing that I would say would be how to work with really anything bank related. A lot of kids, they don't know how to go about getting a debit card or a credit card. They don't know how to go about getting a mortgage or a car loan or really anything that they need. No idea. And by the way, I understand a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about in this video. Probably a common response will be, well, that's not the school's job, it's the parents' job. I would 100% agree, but guess what? Kids that go through this very flawed American public education system grow up to be parents. And those kids, how are you going to teach your kids about something that you don't even know about? Anyway. Different types of loans, interest rates, how to work out deals, how to get a mortgage, how to get a car loan, things like that. I think that's important as well. Especially junior, senior year of high school. I think it needs to be mandatory. And I talked to a friend of mine about this, by the way. A friend that I went to high school with. Same age, same grade, same everything. Went to the same school, same everything. I was talking to her about this. And she was like, well, you know, they do have an optional class where you can learn about all this personal finance stuff. I was like, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It's an optional class. I'm talking about a mandatory class. I'm talking about required to graduate. I don't think you should be allowed to graduate high school if you don't know how to pay taxes, if you don't know how to write a check, if you don't know how to do half this stuff. These things are important. You need to know these things. Another thing I was not taught about in school was the actual history of money, what real, true, honest money is and has always been, aka gold and silver. Now, of course, I was taught in science a little bit about silver and gold, but the periodic table silver and gold. I wasn't taught about the money silver and gold. I was taught about the elements, not the actual precious metals or how they were valued, or that our money used to be backed, our currency used to be backed by them. Our dollar bills were backed by gold. Our pocket change coins were made out of silver. I wasn't taught these things. I wasn't taught anything about that. So you mean to tell me you're going to let me walk at graduation, you're going to send me off into the working world to earn some currency and not even know what real, true, honest money even is? Or what our fiat currency used to be backed by or made out of? Not know how to set up a bank account if that's what I wanted to do? Not know how to get a mortgage or a car loan so that I can get a car and drive to work to get that currency that's not backed by money anymore? Just to come home and not understand how taxes work? That's what I believe needs to be required. I don't think it should be optional. If I knew that it was an option, that's a class that I would have taken. I've always been really interested in money. That would have 100% been a class that I would have taken. 100%. And if I didn't know that it was an option, I'm willing to bet 90% of the other kids didn't know it was an option, because guess what? If it's optional, it's only optional for so long. It's first come, first serve. You can't put the whole school in this optional class. What about the cooking class? What about the art class? They're going to be left empty? I'm telling you, man, financial education needs to be a requirement. Look how foolish this country is when it comes to money. And you know, a lot of the things that we know today are things that we learned or started to learn when we were children. Physical education is a requirement across the board, as it should be. If we have phys ed, why don't we have fin ed? That's my question. That's my comment. That's my concern. Again, I didn't want to make this video to rant and rave and complain about the problem. We all know what the problem is. Complaining about the problem doesn't do anything. Being problem-oriented doesn't do anything. Being solution-oriented is what does something. So I wanted to focus on the solution today. I wanted to highlight what I think the problem is, and I wanted to talk about what I think the solution could be. I think making financial education a requirement would do everyone so much better. And not only that, it's important to raise the financial IQ in this country. We have a consumption-based economy. People have more debt than they have in savings, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's because they have zero idea how to manage their money. And not only that, they don't even know how to manage their time, but that's a story for a different video. Anyway, though, I'm going to be giving away a $25 Staples gift card so that you or someone in your family can use it for some school supplies. I know it's not all that much, but I'm sure it'll help out a little bit. If you want to win the $25 Staples gift card, by the way, this is like my 7th year in a row of doing a back-to-school giveaway. So if you want to win, or if you want a chance to win, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my second channel, linked in the description. Leave a comment letting me know who you're entering for. Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's your kid, maybe it's a sibling, a cousin, maybe it's a neighbor's kid or a friend's kid or something like that. Anyone that you know that could use school supplies, perfect reason to enter. And then, of course, just share the video with someone that you know. Take the link and text it to your friend, or post it on your Facebook or your Twitter or your Instagram or wherever. All you have to do, like, subscribe to 1, subscribe to 2, leave a comment, and share. That's it. That's all. This video is being posted on, I think, Saturday the 20th, and I will pick a random name out of a hat on Friday the 26th. So you have 6 days to get this done. All you really need is about 6 seconds, but I'm giving you 6 days anyway. Let everyone know. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my, let me get the picture here, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and a bunch of different designs, many of which are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. Come and join us in the VIP club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams every single week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day, and you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. I guarantee you it's worth it. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny. It still works, it still counts, you still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. And for every friend you refer to the app, by the end of the month, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. Maybe you'll get 15, maybe you'll get 35, maybe you'll get 50, or maybe you'll get 100. And you can do this 10 times, by the way. Refer 10 friends to the app, and Webull's going to give you all the way up to 1,000 free fractional shares. Everything will be linked in the description. And of course, if you want to try out some G Fuel energy formula, I drink this every single day. Sugar-free, low-calorie, like 50 different flavors to choose from. Really good stuff. $5 off your first purchase by using the link in the description. Once again, make sure you get entered into the giveaway. I do this every single year. It's the least I can do. I'm just trying to help. I know times are tough right now, and there are a lot of people out there who could use a $25 Staples gift card. And I really wish I could give away an Amazon gift card, because I think that would be a lot more convenient, but unfortunately this is the internet, and the internet is full of dirtbags who will try to win the giveaway and then use an Amazon gift card on themselves rather than school supplies for a kid or whatever. Anyway, let me know in the comments anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to my idea of making FinEd, financial education, a requirement across the board so that kids can graduate high school and understand what taxes are and how to pay them, understand banking, interest rates, mortgages, car loans, stuff like that. And of course, what real, true, honest money is, gold and silver. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.